No, you're cool.
그러고.
All right, shall we get started?
So it's 결과는. That means the results are.
I think I got the same one as you, Greg. Okay, everyone have your results? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
welcome back to Speakeasy.
Welcome.
Yo.
Let's make a jingle.
Speak.
Easy. Today.
It's just you know the THX like when you started moving that.
Yeah.
Today we have a special guest. We have our lovely friend Diane, who's right here.
Diane Choi.
Which camera do I look at?
Hi
The
there.
middle one.
Whichever one.
The Canon.
We're supposed to look at cameras?
Yeah, why don't
The one
you?
we forgot.
I've
Why
been
don't
looking
you,
at Mark the whole time.
Introduce yourself. Say your name. You know what you do.
Fun fact.
You don't have to say what you do. Your social security number. Your credit card information.
Oh my gosh.
Bank
my
balance.
entire life.
Yes.
Okay. Do I speak into the mic?
Yes.
Oh, why does it like slide? I don't know. It's not
I think
tight
it's a little
enough.
loose. But
Okay. Hi, I'm Diane. I'm.
hello, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, welcome, Diane.
This is my first time doing a podcast, so I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna
Welcome.
pretend like this is not a podcast.
It's our
No, we're
first
just
time doing a
chatting.
podcast too, so
Yeah.
we still don't know what to do.
I don't even know why I'm here.
True.
Yes. I just turned 28. This
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thank you. What else? I'm a photographer, specifically in fashion.
Nude fashion or?
I'm definitely not.
Would you be interested?
Dude, you heard it here first.
No, thank you.
We don't want to see that. I'm just kidding.
What else should I say? Yeah, that's
I
it.
wasn't talking about myself.
Well, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We're excited to have you.
Thank you,
So
guys.
before the podcast started, we all kind of took that Korean boyfriend/girlfriend test. I'll put the link in the bio so you guys can take it too.
The link
But-
down below.
Down
Oh
below.
my God.
But let's discuss what we got. Who wants to go first?
Should we go down the line?
Hold on. Greg doesn't know how to use Apple.
Okay.
Okay, so
There you go.
Greg.
Huh?
All right, I guess
You
Greg
seem the
started.
most
Okay,
excited.
So what do I have to do? I have to just describe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
just say
say,
it.
say what you got.
All right. So I got the boyfriend with too much useless information. Sounds about right.
I got the same exact one.
Nice.
So they are full of confidence. They are a good talker. They are
Mm.
interested in many fields. They can offer solutions to their girlfriend. They are attracted to smart
smart
people. They have strong self-esteem. They are narcissists. I can see that from Mark. I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh.
Damn.
Shade.
Calling back.
Battle of the brothers.
Also, they seek free love is very
Yeah, they
accurate
seek
for
free
me.
love. That's basically Mark as well. They break the rules. They like to create new things to do. They're looking for a fun romance. They're sure they're... excuse me, I can't speak English. They're sure they like it or not. They express interest by testing or fooling around. Interesting.
Which one do you think relates to you the most?
Definitely interested in many fields.
What about you, Cesar? What'd you got?
All right, I got the body friend, with YOLO. You only live once lifestyle.
Oh, okay. Really?
But I feel like that's very
That's
situational. with me.
You though,
Like,
no?
Yeah, generally speaking, like it depends on how I feel. Like right now, I feel very like YOLO, like we about to go out type of thing.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my mindset.
Friday
I am
night.
mentally
some
Right
sneak
after
previews.
this.
Yeah.
We have to.
What quality on it do you think is like the most related to you?
Let's see.
You don't have to say all of them, just
Yeah.
whichever one you think.
Yeah. They do things out of the blue. Try to maintain positive when something serious happens. Likes trending memes. Sure. They hang out a lot with friends. Enjoy a YOLO life.
Holo.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cesar's catchphrase,
What?
back in high school used to be, "Yo, treat yourself."
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, treat
Treat
yourself.
yourself,
Treat
man.
yourself. Yeah, I think you had a
Love
shirt for a little
Yeah.
bit. You had a shirt too. And I literally would treat yourself.
How cute.
All right, Alyzza, what'd you got?
I got the timid girlfriend.
The
Mm.
timid.
Very you.
Very
Yeah.
pretty.
It says, they they hurt their pride when someone say they're nice. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Which one relates to you the most?
They want their boyfriend to pick them up.
Got a passenger princess over here.
She's a princess passenger. I am the boyfriend that picks her up every day.
That's so true. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm picking up Alyzza.
No, literally, I was like, out of all these ones, that's probably the one that I relate to the most. And maybe they're a bit different from first impressions. They get along pretty well with people. They can't decide things well. Yeah, I cannot decide for my life.
I don't think anyone in this group can decide
Yeah.
anything.
She's the
No, but we
decider
tried.
in our friend group.
Yeah, when we went on a trip, she made all the...
There you go.
Gave her the
Okay, we
responsibility.
need that
That
person in
happened
our
like
group. Yeah.
Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
So I got the mood maker girlfriend, which is pretty accurate. The first thing, it says they should be loved cutely. Let's see. They are smart and witty. They are silly. They don't even know their own feelings sometimes, which is very true.
Which one relates to you the most?
They talk a lot to their boyfriend. Yeah, I do.
Are you the type to just open up as soon as you get into a relationship with someone?
No.
No?
Takes a long time. But once I feel comfortable, that's when I'm like, okay.
You share
Yeah.
everything.
I share everything.
I'm the type who just, as I get into it, as soon as I find a girl I'm interested in, I just
Whole
trauma
life story.
dump everything.
Yeah, you like pour your heart out.
This is my life. This
Mark
is my
releases
heart.
his whole baggage.
I'm like, hey, I'm Mark.
Love me, please.
Okay, this one was funny and this is very true of me. You have to do what they want to do together.
Oh my god,
that's
you told
me.
me instances about that.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is very fitting to each of us, huh? I'm the pacifist girlfriend.
Isn't that an ocean?
The Pacific?
Pacific Ocean.
Pacifist. Pacifist. It says that I'm good at reactions. I'm devoted. I have many friends. I get along with many people. I'm honest. And then, okay, something I agree with. I have a lot of attachment.
That's so you.
Dude, we're getting into it here.
They
today.
wonder why their boyfriends don't propose even though they love them.
That is
Yeah.
Dude, whoever's gonna date me, oh my God.
A month in, you have to have a ring.
Yeah.
Where's the ring?
She's gonna keep dropping numbers. She's gonna be like 6.5.
And they want to be princesses to their boyfriends, which is
very true.
true. Very, very true.
So the reason we took this test is because today's topic is relationships.
Ooh.
And I think mine relates a lot to me, my answer. So I have a question for you guys. Do you
Let's hear it.
guys believe in situationships?
Yes.
I think a lot of relationships start with situationships.
Not always.
A lot, but not always. Right?
Yeah.
Have you guys been
What
in
do
one?
you mean
have
by
one.
believing in situationships?
Like, do you? I feel like situationship is like a term that was coined recently.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
before, we
for
just
sure.
called it the talking stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think it's like?
Oh, are
The
they not
same
different
thing?
things?
Do you think they're different
No,
things?
now that you
'Cause
said it like that,
I
think
always
so.
thought they were just the same thing.
No, I don't
No,
think
I don't
they're
think
I
they
don't
are
think
now.
they are. Here, so the talking phase is like cutesy and stuff. Situationship is more, I feel like,
They don't know.
involved in a way. They could be intimate, but sometimes there's like that. Hey, are we something or are we not?
So what's the difference between a situationship and a relationship then?
There's no label.
Label.
Yeah.
it
For
has to
sure.
be a
It's
label.
not defined.
Yeah.
One person's either like they're both like feeling it, but they're not saying anything.
Yeah,
They're
no one
acting
wants to
like
commit
they're dating
fully.
Yeah.
Exactly.
when they're not.
So then what does the label bring to a relationship? Is it just like a sense of security?
I think so.
like a sense
Commitment?
of defining it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a proclamation to the world, like we're a thing.
Proclamation.
Oh, I'm gonna go that hard, but,
Declaration,
like,
proclamation.
no,
of
just
the
like
United
saying it
States of
officially. That's all I
America.
mean.
All right, so imagine you're in a situationship for like over a year, right?
Yeah.
Relationship.
Sorry if you're in that situation.
You're doing every single thing that you would do in a relationship. Like you're going out to eat, you're watching movies, you know, you're going on dates every other weekend, you're doing
Yeah.
all the physical aspects of a relationship.
Yeah.
Is that not a relationship?
No.
If you're in that
No.
situation, you'll leave that shit. Dead ass.
Unless someone asks,
What are we?
will you be my girlfriend?
Yep.
I
Or we-
feel like if you're in a situationship for like a year, like someone is just playing with another person's heart at that
What if
point.
they're both playing with each other's hearts?
There's a competition.
Dang.
Or that sounds like when two opposite genders are best friends and like they're not saying anything.
Ah.
Yeah,
So
that's
it
true.
turns into either like, do you guys believe in having best friends in the opposite gender?
Ooh.
Like,
Hold that thought, because that's
That's a
one of
perfect
my
transition.
questions. Do you guys think it's possible to have a best friend of the opposite sex while you guys are in a relationship?
no, unless they're gay.
Good answer.
Okay.
Great
It
answer.
depends if they were friends before,
Yeah.
the relationship developed, or how close
Mm.
the friendship is
Agreed.
and what they do.
What if they were like gym best friends and then you showed up?
True.
Like they in lifting competitions. Yo, she like spots him when he squats and stuff like that.
She
Vice
sounds like a
versa.
gym bro,
Yeah.
not a best friend.
So you'll be fine with that.
Gym best friend.
Would you let them still go to the gym with each other?
I mean,
I think it depends on
Yeah.
how the girl is.
So it would depend on how the girl is to us, as in there's a girl code,
Mm-hmm.
the unspeakable girl code.
The unspeakable girl code?
yes.
Can you
Yeah,
speak about
you
it
don't
right
need
now?
to say anything.
Yeah.
But there
No.
should be
Fill us
a
in.
Spill the beans.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. No.
So
The girls know.
would you join the gym to like get rid of that gym bro? You wouldn't join your boyfriend at the gym?
We would join them, of course.
Okay, but-
Sometimes, but not to get rid of the
Ooh.
girl.
Are you joining them or are they joining
What
you?
if that one time you go to the gym with them, they're like, oh, you know, I got so much more of a workout when I was working out with my gym bro best friend who is the opposite gender. And I want to keep working out with her instead of you because
That's a little. That's a little.
Yeah.
you can't work out.
Saying
That's
you
a
can't
little
keep up.
mean. Like,
that is me.
Yeah.
like, what is the like empathy and like the caring?
Boundaries too.
Yeah.
I'll cut them off.
But I think
Why
there's compromise though.
not?
Why not do both? Like different times. Right.
What do you mean?
No, like sometimes you'll go with your best friend, sometimes you go with your significant other.
Yeah. Compromise. Compromise
Would you
works.
be able to? I feel like if I had a girlfriend, I would drop my gym bro and just go with my girlfriend
All the time?
all the time. Yeah, even if like I don't get that much of a workout, I would be like, it's whatever. I'll do what I need to do. If you want to just take pictures, that's cool with me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I can't leave your bro hanging though.
Yeah.
No, of course she'll be floating around you in the gym. she just doesn't have to be working out with you.
Coordinate the days.
No, I would drop. I'm saying I would drop the other
friend.
girl, the
Your friend, yeah.
and just start working out with whoever.
You know, like that phrase where like you have to change your like friendships with like the opposite gender once you get into a relationship. Do you guys believe in that and creating like boundaries?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
of
so.
I think so.
yeah.
To a
I
certain
think that
extent.
should be the normal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nothing crazy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like once you get into a relationship and you have a best friend of the opposite sex, that's when you have to establish those boundaries that you're talking about.
Yep.
You have to be
Yep.
like, oh,
Preach.
we can't talk as much anymore because you know now I have different obligations. I won't be as
Of
free.
course.
And if you can't do that, then I don't know.
And
You got
if
something
they're-
who with you.
Yeah.
If they're a real friend, they would
No, yeah, I
respect
was gonna
that,
say,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
a true friend will
of course.
I would
understand.
also say like it has to also be like the flip side of it too, right?
Yeah.
So whoever you're dating should also respect the boundaries with your friends too.
Mhm.
Like they shouldn't be the ones taking you away. Like I feel like that gets mad toxic at one point.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Quick question.
Wait.
What if your best friend doesn't like your significant other?
Oh, you gotta ask why.
That is a red,
You gotta
red
ask
flag.
why.
That
Wait,
is a red
initially
flag.
or like later on?
Like initially, like
Red
right when they
flag.
meet them.
I feel
I
like
would
you can,
hear the best friend's,
Yeah.
reasoning.
but
Yeah.
And
ask them to
really
give them
take
time
into
though.
consideration on, because I feel like she would have a reason on why she thinks that, and then from an outside perspective, and when you're in love, I think you don't
don't-
see everything.
Yeah, you're not
Exactly.
thinking right.
But you'll still
Yeah.
continue though, in the relationship, just with caution.
Yeah, maybe keeping a
Okay,
lookout for
that's
those
right.
red flags and
Yeah.
those things that your best friend is
Okay.
talking about.
I thought you meant.
Oh
like,
no,
you
I was just
cut them
smiling
off.
at the camera. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out. But
What are we talking about?
What are we talking
No,
about?
but to V's point too, I would say like, yo, listen to your friend first, right? Or like, they usually 9 times out of 10, there's usually like a valid reason.
Yeah.
And then like, especially if it's like your closest friend too, regardless of what gender it is, blah 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 blah, they probably definitely have like a good reason.
they see
Yeah.
something that you don't.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
I wouldn't bring it up to my best friend unless it was like serious, Like I don't want to like ruin their relationship or cause any problems or whatever. But if I think it's really gonna affect her, I gotta say something,
Yeah,
I'm the
that's fair.
type of guy to wear rose tinted glasses. So if one of my best friends told me like, yo, she's messing with you, bro, I'll be like, fuck you. I don't care. I'm in love with her.
Yeah.
I gave her my heart.
We're like,
life story.
all right, go for it. We're gonna pick up the pieces when it's done.
We'll be here for you at the end.
I could take the pain. I'll rebuild after. But what if your significant other doesn't like your friends?
Ooh, flip it.
Drop your significant other. I speak from
Damn.
experience.
Damn.
Yes, I would honestly like, if they don't fit into your life, then they're not the right person from the very beginning. So even if you like them, it sucks, but you gotta drop them. That's what I say.
I say you could at least try first.
I mean, yeah, but like, isn't like you're already trying
Yeah.
when you're like when you have that significant other, right? And if they're just not fitting when you're trying,
Yeah,
then
if you're constantly trying, I say
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
you
really
take
no
it
point,
into
yeah.
consideration.
We're all talking from like pre-relationship, right? Like when you guys are talking, getting to know someone, and they don't like your friends.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying y'all are settled, and this is the first time you're introducing your significant other to your friends.
Damn. You didn't
Like
meet your
you-
friends earlier?
You have the title.
Yeah.
You have the commitment. It's no longer a situationship.
Well, how close are these friends that you're not introducing them
friends.
until
Your
later?
besties.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Best
kind of a
friend.
weird
Like-
situation.
V, it's like Alyzza and Diane to you.
Yeah, but why wouldn't I introduce my significant other to my friends right away?
Well,
Why
maybe
would
you
I
don't
wait?
want to.
Why would you
I
not?
feel like
want
this
to?
is a very niche situation.
It's a very situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Situation.
That wouldn't
Situation based.
Always happen, I think, at least from our point of view.
I'm thinking you're saying like in a relationship already committed, but then a distant friend, a friend that I don't see as often, and then that my partner doesn't like them.
Oh, I don't care about that.
That's
You don't care about that?
Yes.
If it's a distant friend, like,
Yeah, not someone like I talk to every day
Yeah.
or like see every week.
like say you get a boyfriend V, and then, he just like hates Alyzza, like every time.
All right, let's say you're going to Vietnam soon, right? Let's say you go to Vietnam, you meet a boy, you become boyfriends with them,
Ooh.
right?
Wow.
Never had the
Yeah,
chance to
that's
meet
true.
Alyzza or like any of your best
geez.
friends.
Okay. Good situation.
But then once they meet you, they're like,
they don't like Alyzza.
they're like, yo, her breath stink, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna have a boyfriend within 2 weeks.
You never
Who
know.
knows? Who knows what's gonna
Nice.
happen?
Boyfriend.
Oh, she's getting excited now.
Yo, Alyzza, she about to drop you.
Don't make me cry, okay?
I brought a gift back from Vietnam.
It's not a gift for me. Not for me.
The
though.
gift is 6'4".
Can you bring me a
Has
gift
a net
too?
worth of $1 million.
Bring me a gift.
All right, when do you think is the right time to introduce your significant other to your family?
Long down the line.
Long down the line, really?
Yes. Until you're 100% sure
That's
Wow,
that's
I'm-
You
based
think,
off
actually?
your situation.
I'm very I'm like very as soon as possible.
Wow.
Like
Okay, Mark.
Wow.
I think it's different for girls.
Well, you guys explain. Like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Me-
Well, what do you think,
Yeah.
Diane?
Yeah.
Because I feel like girls have different reasonings than guys.
is it like a sense of more security?
I feel like when I feel like I see a future with this person, then that's when I start. So
Yeah.
it could happen within like a span of 3-6 months as early as that, or like sometimes longer. Like, because sometimes in relationships, like the maturity of the relationship takes a longer time. So it's not like necessarily maybe right for other people, but it might be right for them.
Yeah.
So it's timing for each person is right for them. But I think when you see a future with them, like, that's when I'm like, okay, like, my family should know.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't bring just, like, a fling to my parents.
no,
and be
that's
like,
crazy,
"This is my
imagine."
boyfriend."
Yeah. So,
Wait.
like, say you've been like seeing each other for like a year. He's like crazy over you, but you're just like,
If I don't see a future with them, no.
damn.
No wasting time.
Diane, you're engaged, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
But also, when did you introduce your is it fiance? It's fiance, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to when did you introduce your fiance to your parents then?
I would say, yeah, I forgot.
They've been
Well,
together for a
Johnny-
while.
Yeah, Johnny met my mom while we were dating. So it was like not like a official sit down where it was with both parents, but it was just like he always saw my mom when dropping me off at home, and he was always just like very involved. So I would say pretty early on, like 3 months.
Okay.
But yeah,
How long have you guys been dating?
on and off for like maybe 7.5
7 years. Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah. We took like 2
stop after a
breaks.
month. But
Okay.
do you guys have any awkward like relationship? I mean, like significant other meeting your family stories or no? I think I brought one of my exes to like a big family party. And it was so awkward because I have a huge family and like we take up like half of New Jersey. So
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not lying.
This whole town is ours.
So
TBH.
imagine bringing a significant other to a huge party where most of your family is there. Like you don't even know some of your aunts and uncles, and you have to introduce her
True.
to every single one of them.
Oh my god.
That's a lot.
Ah, I feel that.
And then
It's the Filipino family.
It's
Yeah.
the Filipino families.
when you guys like meet your cousin's significant others, do you guys get like very?
Cousin.
It's time for you to sit on the hot seat. Like,
Oh no.
no.
We're like, hi, like, what do you do? Like, tell me about yourself, not like about the relationship. To be honest, I just want to get to know the person.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like about the person, not in terms of the relationship.
Who are you?
Like
Where are you from? Why are you here? Why are you touching my family? You have a flashlight. You're just like, ugh.
What's your purpose
Yeah.
in life?
So what are you guys doing if your family doesn't like your significant other? I
Bye.
know we were
That's
talking about
hard.
friends, but now
Bye.
what about family? Bye?
Yeah, if it's
Bye.
for a valid reason. bye.
100% bye. My family means the world to me, and I literally will do, like, I'll drop anyone and anything for them, and everyone knows that. So
That's
Family
true.
comes first.
yeah.
Family does come first.
Right. But what if it's like a stupid reason? Like, and everyone knows it's a stupid reason.
No, I don't
Like, they
think
just don't like
so.
their face or something.
No.
Yeah. What if it's like generational trauma?
What?
I know her grandma. Her grandma was a bitch.
Oh my god.
No, my parents are like the most understanding, and at the end of the day, they want to see me happy. So if they clearly see that I'm not happy, and there's a reason why I need to leave this relationship,
They see that.
yeah.
Yo, it's like if you had like a
Stop
Did
recording.
that stop?
Yeah,
Left
no,
one
it's
stop.
break.
Okay.
Break. And we're back from our break.
That was a good meal.
Boom.
Hello.
You ate?
Yeah.
Cesar ate during his break.
Yummy.
The cameras are good.
All right.
All right, guys. So back to the topic.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in opposites attract?
Yes.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
Generally speaking.
To a certain extent, yes.
To a certain extent, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think Alyzza's so serious about that.
I don't know. Probably not. But like,
Not for Alyzza.
but like, whatever. I don't know.
So would you rather have a significant other who's completely like you or someone who's completely different?
Completely different.
Really? Wow, that's shocking.
I would if I drive myself insane, if I have another person who's like me driving me insane, chaos.
What if you guys are still opposites, but you both drive each other insane?
But at least that is like a different kind. It stretches you when you are more mature, in your communication.
Okay, I see that.
I know I was talking to Cesar about this before,
Yeah.
and he said something about core values. Core values being very important.
Yeah.
So, what if like your core values are opposite? I don't think that
no,
can
that
work.
doesn't work.
That's a no-no.
That
No,
can definitely
never
not
works.
work, right?
If it's like interests that are different, that I could live with.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
like,
of course.
So what if your significant other, like, it's just perfect in every other way, right? Perfect 10 out of 10, but the only thing is, she hates when you talk about your biggest interest, like your biggest hobby, so like cars or something, and like she can never overlook it at all. Every time you mention, you're like, oh, I was looking at this Supra earlier. She's like, oh,
Shoot.
God, not again.
Probably.
Can
Wait,
you overlook
question?
that?
Does she want me to quit it or just stop talking
That's
around
true.
her?
Quit it.
Just stop talking around here
Oh,
about
Okay, I
it.
think that's fine.
What
Like,
if she wanted you
it's
to quit it?
annoying, but like I could live with it. If she wanted me to quit it, that's a different story.
Maybe like if she doesn't understand it,
Yeah,
so then
if
like
she's-
whenever you talk about it, she
Yeah.
just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
but, like-
she doesn't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
And that's the only.
But to like not want to even listen to it, like why? Like why are you
Yeah.
not wanting to listen
Like,
to
it's
it?
annoying,
Like
but-
that's your like significant other
passion.
Like, it's passion.
Yeah.
You know, he
Yeah.
like had that passion before you.
Yeah,
Word.
facts.
Preach,
you know?
Hey.
I was
That was good.
Stating the red flags. That's right.
I was the type of person to drop my passion.
Oh.
Mark.
Don't ever change for a
That goes back to
relationship.
my thing, the boyfriend who, what is it? Oh, the too much uses. I thought it was gives too much or something, but I guess not. Never mind. Ignore that. So you, if she wants you to quit, you wouldn't be able to overlook it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a major part of your life if it's like your
Yeah,
passionable
It's like
hobby.
part of
that-
your identity.
Yeah.
Part of who you are.
What is the biggest red flag to be wary of in someone else?
Like biggest red flag?
To yourself, what do you think is the biggest red flag?
Whoa.
Of ourselves,
Yeah,
about
kinda
ourselves.
confused.
Of, like, the-
Who's- what? What's the perspective?
what-
To be
what
is the biggest red flag that you should be wary of in someone else?
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's like
Someone else's biggest red flag.
Yeah. What's your biggest red flag for someone else?
Yes.
Okay.
hates music.
Mm. Damn, how can you hate music?
Ego.
What do you do?
Lying.
Dude, they sound boring if they hate music. What do they listen to when they're like driving? Like nothing?
I would say
Silence.
biggest red flag is if they need attention from the opposite gender.
They're not satisfied with you.
Interesting.
Shoot, they're looking elsewhere. Damn.
That's
Yeah.
juicy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Do you think jealousy is healthy in a relationship then?
A little.
A little?
Right?
To a certain extent.
Yeah, to a
To
certain
a
extent.
certain extent.
Yes.
Everything. The theme is
To a certain
just
To a
enough.
certain.
Yeah.
No,
Don't go
everything.
crazy, guys.
Sprinkle doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
So would you rather have a significant other who's completely not jealous at all? Like absolutely bottom zero, or someone who's 100?
Oh.
You gotta choose
I
one of
can't
them.
do 100 jealousy. That would
Yeah,
I
that's too
literally cannot
controlling.
live with that person.
Yeah. I would
can't.
rather do zero.
Five zero.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
extremes, it's
Extremes.
easier to make
Wouldn't you
decisions.
feel like they don't love you?
No, no, no.
Yeah, but
I don't
like,
think that.
if it's extreme, can you
Yeah, the
breathe?
two extremes,
like,
yeah.
Can you literally
Can you
breathe
even
or live your
live?
life?
I love being
Exactly.
smothered. Please smother me.
Mark
just likes
I'm gonna
toxic.
be real. I'm the jealous lover in the relationship, and Johnny is not. And when I was younger, I always thought like, oh, like I need my guy to be jealous of me. But now that I'm older, I appreciate it when he's like, oh, someone thinks that like I'm like really like beautiful or like is trying to hit on me. He finds it funny, and he's like, oh well, it's all the flattering comments to me because
Yeah.
I, you know,
Yeah.
and
To him,
it's like
right?
it's flattering to him.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah,
I have that same mentality too. I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty
that's
funny.
a compliment. Yeah, funny, and also he's like, oh, that's a compliment to like me.
Yeah, if
It's like
someone,
that's my
That's a
girl.
good way of thinking.
yeah, if someone compliments my girl, I'm like, yeah, she's
Yeah, she's hot.
That's right. Don't worry,
Yeah,
be true.
yeah.
That shows a lot of security that you guys have.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you kind of explain what like jealousy is, right? It's just like a insecure feeling
Yeah.
Mhm.
to yourself,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So like, I guess yeah, definitely like the levels.
Yeah.
I don't know. I came from a really jealous relationship, and that's why I was like, nah.
Yeah.
yeah.
I like my men a little obsessed.
Because you want to be the princess.
Yes, like
I should be the only woman in his eyes. I'm
Well,
sorry.
yes, of course.
So y'all are talking about like toxicity, right? With jealousy and stuff. Do you think there's an acceptable amount, or do you think toxicity is just no?
I think there's a healthy amount of jealousy.
Yeah.
Are we just
Well,
talking
that's
about
jealousy,
jealousy
not
or-
like
Yeah.
toxicity.
I
Like,
think
well,
those are two different
define
things.
something that's toxic
Yeah,
first.
define toxicity.
Oh no, this was your question, Greg.
Toxicity is like
like being
could be
possessive
anything.
is
Yeah.
toxic?
Controlling, like tell me where you are all the time.
Have you ever like asked those questions about their past and it just makes you like feel like shit? Never.
No, because the past should be before.
It's just the past, right?
Mhm.
Yo, I know people who have done that, and like
They got
I'm
shit
like,
for it?
I hear it. I'm just like, why are you putting yourself in like a bad mood
Mm.
when you want to do something like that? And they're like, oh, I get jealous of their past. I'm like, what?
Mm.
yeah.
Are you guys the type to ask about their previous relationships?
Yes.
Because I am too.
Yeah.
I want to know
Wait,
every
you just
single
said-
detail.
How does she look like?
You
What's her
just said-
Instagram?
What's her
Ooh,
social
she
security?
wants all
Where
the
does she
details.
live?
That was basically the same thing
Was
that
I
I said.
better? Am I better than her? All the questions.
Oh wow.
So you're the one who asks the stupid questions.
Yes, I'm like, if you would, do you love me if I was like a worm or something?
I was a lamppost, so you still love me.
She comes with a clipboard and a questionnaire.
No, every day. Try some insane.
You keep him on his toes.
So, how do you guys repair after an argument?
Communication and time.
Communication and time.
Okay, what's everyone's like communication style during an argument? Because for me, I'm like, I need to speak about it. I need to express my feelings so I can be heard, or at least let my partner know that I'm upset or bothered by something. I know a lot of people can't take that at the moment, and they need time and space, which I respect. As long as like the partner can come back and tell me like, hey, give me time and space, and I will come back. I promise. Like, you're just not running away, and that we're gonna talk about it later.
I'm very much the type of person to be like, no, we got to talk about it right now.
Yeah.
We got the situation right here.
Yeah.
We're working this out. Tell me all your feelings. That's the type of person I am.
Me
I
too.
agree.
I gaslight.
Oh, no.
I gaslight that.
True.
I'm kidding.
True.
No,
It was all your fault.
you're the issue. So what I do is listen first and then speak after. But I also agree with Mark. It has to be like at the moment, because that's when you're like the most honest, and also that's when you're really feeling everything too. But guys, if you ever want to win an argument, listen first and always say, I understand.
No, if you want to win, just gaslight them.
Those are good tips.
Yes.
No, just gaslight them.
Or just gaslight though. Just like, stupid.
Oh my god, no.
Thought it was that? Nah.
The reason I lied to you is because you didn't tell me to tell you the truth.
Oh my god.
That's
I'm
crazy.
lying. You're the one who's lying right now.
So I have a question. When you guys have arguments in relationships, do you think it goes right back to normality right after, or do you think there's like a gradual increase into like normalcy? Is that a word? Normalcy. A normal return to normalcy.
I think. Yeah, I think it correlates to like the argument. Like if it's a small
Yeah.
thing, you can get over it quickly. But if it's like a
Yeah.
big argument, it might take like
that's a good
days.
I think I'm
or
still
whatever.
prideful.
Yeah.
Right after,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mhm.
it's gonna take some time. Princess.
I don't let things go easily, so
So what would you guys do if it was an argument where he or she is like, nah, it's not a big deal, and then you're the one who's just like, the fuck, this is a huge deal, but it's over like he's like, oh, he or she is like, oh,
Also,
that's
they like
whatever.
they view it at different
Differently.
scales.
yeah, like
Yeah.
different angles.
I'd be like, why are you not feeling the same way I am? I'd get mad at my significant other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another argument.
Another
Yeah.
argument is forming from that.
Y'all just like to fight, huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
Dang.
That's the way how people get attraction, is that they
Oh my
fight
god,
each other.
spicy.
Then my question is, do you believe in makeup sex?
Oh.
Yes.
100%, yeah.
If I knew what it, all I do is read the Bible, so I don't.
Of course, of course.
What is sex? Never had it.
So that's actually a good thing. Do you think it's important to have like the same love language in a relationship?
No.
Not necessarily, but it would
No.
help.
I think as long as your partner understands your love language and they can accommodate to that and keep that in the back of their minds,
Yep.
this is what how she feels loved, and vice versa. And you can do the same for your partner.
That's right, V.
Do you guys think that
That's
your
right.
Do you guys think that your love languages can change?
Yeah.
I think it changes.
For sure.
I believe that you can have all the love languages, as in like you can have, areas to grow in, areas that you can grow to learn to love. Because I used to never love like service stuff, like acts of service, but my fiance, he's a huge acts of service and gifts, which is like my lowest, and he has 0 for words of affirmation, which is my highest. So I've also learned to appreciate like different areas of feeling loved that I never knew like I thought I would enjoy, but it's like very nice to also experience it.
Ooh. When do you guys drop I love you? Well,
First, I
I-
love you.
or like
Yeah.
what was the shortest time it ever took for you to say I love you to someone? I think mine was like 3 months into the relationship.
I don't remember.
I think mine was around like 2-3 months.
Yeah,
I
like a
don't
couple
remember,
months.
but it was early.
The second I meet them.
5 seconds into the
I love
relationship.
you.
I have the ring already. So while we were talking, I was actually measuring your ring size.
That's perfect for me. That's just, she's gonna be like, "Where's my ring?"
For me, so you can measure it right now.
First date, I'll be like,
Hinting at
Just
it.
in case.
Have you guys seen
want
like
it.
the ring size keychain thingy? V just carries that on her all the time.
why would I carry it?
Carry it to give to the guy.
Yeah, just to show
You're
them.
like, you like my keychain?
Be like, oh, I found this really fun game at Target. Just put your little finger in here.
As a notepad.
Do you guys what is everyone's like love language? I don't remember mine.
We
I
took
think
this test.
Oh, we did take
I
it.
forgot.
Wait. I
Yours
think.
is words of affirmation.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you,
everyone's.
Vivi.
Cesar has it. Yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
I remember mine. Me and Greg have the same,
Yeah.
Oh, theirs
Like
was so similar.
33%.
It was crazy.
but I don't agree with mine because I've always thought I am an acts of service love language, because I really like the small things that someone does for me, and I fall in love with that. But the test I took, it says quality time, which I think
Yeah, V's was
kinda
quality
goes hand
time.
in hand.
Yeah.
Mine was like 2% off from like quality time and
Okay.
acts of
so that's
services.
pretty close.
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
close. Yeah.
don't
If
even
anyone's wondering,
remember
me and V just hate any kind of like affection.
Oh,
Physical touch.
Wait, that's my
I don't
highest.
mind it. I don't
That's
That
my
means you don't
highest.
love it.
I
Yeah.
Cesar, what's your highest?
Physical touch.
The warm
Yeah.
touch. The warm touch of intimacy from a
Yes.
woman.
Yeah, of course.
Keep going. Keep going.
5, 6.
Do you guys think it's possible to regain trust in someone?
Okay, explain the situation.
Yeah, it depends what it's over.
it depends on the
It's like,
situation. Isn't it situational?
you're in a relationship with someone, and you told them not to do something, and they go and do it. Do you think it's ever possible to reach that sense of 100% trust again, or do you think it's never gonna be 100%.
Does it affect one of like the core values, or is it like? Yeah, does it affect any of the core values or anything like that?
I don't know. It's just, you guys have an argument. He did something that you didn't want him to do, and
He did
you-
it anyways.
yeah.
So
Do you
then-
think you could ever return to
Mm.
that sense of like 100% trust
Like,
again?
I see what you're saying. Like it's more about the breaking
Or-
of trust
yeah.
than whatever it was about.
Or do you you repair from the argument, right? Do you feel like you would always still be a little wary of that person doing the same thing again?
So it's like not a relationship breaker kind of situation.
no, it doesn't have to be.
Mhm.
Because I feel like if it's a relationship breaker, there's no way.
Yeah.
you're
There's
like-
no way.
Yeah, if it's like cheating,
Like,
like screw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that is not.
Because like that's like technically you could tell them, yo, don't cheat, and if they do,
I can add
Peace
on to
out,
that
yeah.
then, because I've been in situations where like my partner did stuff that I didn't agree with, and I was vocalized about that, and they took it in mind, but then they kept doing it. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right?
kind
So
of.
I will trust their actions moving forward if they're gonna work on that, fixing that issue, but it will always be in the back of my mind.
Mm.
So the trust is not at 100% because I will always wonder if
It's
they're
probably
still
like
doing it.
98%.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I
Right.
trust that they keep their word to and their actions to fix the issues. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever return.
like fully.
Yeah, fully. Even me, I feel
always
like
be
it would always
cautious.
just be like itching in the back
Yeah.
of my head too,
Yeah.
like V said.
Yeah, like what
So-
if?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what if he does it again?
Mhm.
He was able to do it once, but people do change. So I think that was a good way to end that segment. You guys want to go into the hot seat thing?
Shoot.
Hot seat.
Okay.
Spicy alert.
So what we did was we all prepared a pretty, spicy question,
What was my question?
and did you not write it down?
No.
Oh my
We
god.
all
I
prepared
remember
his question
yours.
besides
Yeah, okay.
Cesar. Cesar
I
just
remember.
do you remember
Cesar's.
mine also?
Thanks, Diane. Oh, I remember now. I'm good. I'm good.
Really what is this? You had one job.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick someone's name, and we're gonna ask them the questions, and if they can't, we're gonna make a mixed drink in the back, and they have to drink it,
Like chug it.
like chug it. So
Oh,
what is this?
no.
Oh,
A box.
we don't have a hat. We have a box today.
Should we B-roll this? We should B-roll this.
It's fine.
It's fine.
All right, and I think we should have Diane pick.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey.
Pick good, Diane.
Spicy.
So whoever's name.
Move it.
Yeah, move
Oh,
it in
here.
front
Like
of you.
here?
Yeah.
Party. What does it say?
Game. Party game.
So whoever's name this lands on,
Answers
this
all the
person
questions.
will ask the question to the group, right? And we
No, this person answers all the questions, right?
answers all the questions.
Yeah,
They answer all the
all
questions.
And if they
Wait, I
can't,
don't answer it, right?
No,
No,
unless
whoever's
it's you.
name is-
whoever's name is it.
Jeez.
Shoot, I'm actually nervous.
ASMR.
Dun 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 dun.
Suspense.
It is.
Thank
Thank
God.
God it's not her.
So what we'll do is there's 6 of us. If you can't answer more than 3 questions, you have to drink the drink. Okay?
More than 3, or should it be for
Okay.
each question?
Capiche? Caposh.
You want it for each question?
I think it should be for
Goddamn.
each question.
For each question?
Nah, I'm just saying that because it's not me.
Crazy.
I mean, it's the whole cup. Whatever we make, we're gonna ransack Cesar's liquor cabinet and just
Guys, let's
mix
put
it.
ketchup
Oh yeah, true. We'll
Ketchup.
make something up.
So, who wants to ask the first question?
Should go in a row.
You
We just go in
want me
order?
to start, or you want Cesar to start?
All right.
Doesn't matter to me.
Mr. Greg.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Gregory.
Yes, Cesar.
All right. What was the weirdest kink that you had with a partner,
Weirdest kink that
or
I had. with
your
a partner.
partner's weirdest kink?
So they really liked.
Would y'all ever do a movie theater sex? What was that?
Dun dun dun. If anyone's wondering and they didn't hear that, something fell somewhere.
There's a ghost here, and I think we're gonna wrap it up on that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're gonna go
See if we
fight
make it
this
out of
ghost. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Y'all remember the jingle?
Cesar.
Speaky